Where? Spawning in the Kappa Ross shorts.
With the afro hair. Being as honest as ever, letting people know what race he is.
Yes. That's the other reason that I don't really like thigh. I don't really like telling my race, is because then you're open to a lot more cheeses.
Yes.
Sometimes you'll get ling rushed. Sometimes you'll get like maybe reapers, but probably not mass reapers. Maybe proxy marine, because that works against all three races.
Weird.
Weird.
All of Terran's units work against all three races.
Yes.
Much to their own dismay.
Well, Reapers would work in TVP, but some people are kind of too good with their adepts, so they need to nerf adepts a little more. Otherwise, they'll just beat Terran outright. Oh wait, no, they won't. Anyway.
Okay, what's he doing with the probe? Vader.
He is wandering off.
Is he looking for proxy racks or something?
No, he's proxying his own racks. rack of
lamb.
Yes, a rack of robo lamb.
He's not putting a robo there. He's putting a starport, right? Oh well, no. If you proxy, well, yeah, but warp prism comes from robo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Warp prism, immortals, observers, which are actually important in PVT. So he goes and scouts, but doesn't scout in the right spot, because that's not where you would actually always assume that they would proxy. Usually it would be here or here. So that is a good spot. Agreed. Okay, so Mr. Vader with the tournament next to his thing.
Alright.
Kappa Ross looking for the natural, seeing the not natural.
So he's got to know that something's
unnatural.
Up at this point, right?
Yeah, and so puts down some extra racks, making units. 2 racks factory.
Because he could just put a barracks in the back of this guy's base and barracks bunker him.
He could.
That's.
Yes.
Oh, but he's bunkering his own base. Okay.
Yes.
Nope, that's a wall. Sure, that's a wall.
Sir, that is a wall. So he goes to the gateway, I guess just for the earlier warpins.
Yeah.
Also so that he doesn't... Well, he sees 3 gateways. Or no, actually he doesn't, because the guy's dead now, but...
See, this like really, really old school. Putting tons of Marines in your mineral line.
Okay. By old school, it still happens.
Oh, jeez, I'm so sorry. Wait a second. Immortal. Immortal. He's not going to have vision up that thing. Having the Immortal's not going to do him any good.
Warp prism. So,
yeah, but shouldn't he... Where'd it go? Oh, it's back there.
Oh my gosh. Well, that is a good spot to have it. You might want it a little further closer that way, just in case something's right there. The Cyclone to shoo away warp prisms or other shenaniganery. But he's hitting the timing here of...
Where was that
Oh,
scan?
the scans. Both of them were here and there.
Oh, okay.
So he scanned to make sure that he wasn't expanding. He's like, okay, he's definitely all-in me. He hits the timing of right when his warp gate finishes or whatever, then his warp prism comes out and his immortal, this one, is already done.
Oh.
So this is the earliest timing that you can have for this. He does adepts, actually. I would have thought stalkers or zealots, especially against Terran, but whatever. Drops him over here, shoop-a-doop, boop-a-shoop, and he's like, warp prism, get out of there, ah.
Yeah, because he's got to go. He's got to go get the other immortal from the store.
Eventually, yeah.
But he wants to save that immortal.
Micro.
Save the immortal. Oof.
Okay.
That wasn't
was
too
a little
good.
close. He could
Yeah.
have saved those adepts too, but whatever.
Yes. Adepts' lives don't matter. Hashtag.
In PvT, not anymore.
Yeah, exactly. They're throwaway.
Yeah, so
Unfortunately.
Cyclone, 2 Cyclones, 2 Immortals. Protoss is running out of money. And he's like, I'm gonna shove my face a bit. Gets the 2 Sentries and 2 more Adepts. Man, I cannot believe he's... Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
How's he have
Killing
vision
the
up
crap
there?
out of this. He walked up it.
Okay.
Nice little pickup with the Immortal.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, freaking Cyclones will
Okay.
beat their ass.
Oh!
Nice. Nice. Now he's starting to get stalkers.
Uh-oh.
And
Nuclear launch detected.
freedom has arrived. It is Liberation Day. And he's like, I'll just go over here.
Yes, finally. Thank you. That was driving me crazy. This is what I love about this map, is it is so nasty.
And exactly 12 units.
Yeah.
Oh, pick up the Immortal. Pick up the...
I'm not moving on.
Oh, M-move. Hello.
Well, he doesn't have vision, and his guys are freaking out.
Kill
They were probably trying to walk up to the tank or something.
Yeah, kill the freaking Cyclone. Thank you.
Oh, the tank!
So...
Oh, the tank! There you go. Okay.
Bam, 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 bam. So, well, it's not quite GG. He's microing his little heart out. He's like, save my baby. And he's like, I don't know, I might be able to get this. He's dropped and he's like, micro bad, And he's like, what? Another Immortal, hey. So not fair. He's like, well, yeah, GG.
There you go.
Because the second Immortal, he could have killed off the Stalkers and Adepts. Adepts don't even kill freaking Terran anymore. And Stalkers are okay, but Marines...
It's more like a trade
are,
instead of
yeah.
being any kind of a decent... Especially
Well,
STEM, like STEM versus Stalkers. Ugh.
Yeah. But yeah, the Immortal, he's like, no, he didn't have anything, so... So GG.
Yeah.
nice little build.
I don't know what Terran could have done super
Missile turret.
different. That's a...
He already had the NG Bay, he could have missile turreted. Just a way to make sure... I mean, I know he only just got the Viking out, and this is a little bit harder of an area to defend because you could just be on the low ground and shoot up.
Yeah.
But over here, you can't really do that, so you could just build like 1 or 2 missile turrets, and because I mean, even if it's the difference of him dropping here and dropping here, then he still has to go all the way back, pick up his units all the way back, so it's a lot harder to transit. So yeah, missile turret right there earlier on, when you know that you're getting all in, just so that you can defend it.
Survive the all-range.
You could also try to transit your guys over here, and then transit all of them over here, and then warp in over there. That'd be amazing. I'm gonna have to pull that on somebody. But yeah, a missile turret right there would definitely help a lot. I don't know. I mean, no criticism to these guys because you kind of get tunnel vision, you go crazy, blah 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 during the game, but you know, when you learn these things, then you eventually remember it during a game.
Yeah,
so
that's why I make about 6-7 spores at every base, because
yeah,
it's expensive, but it's one less thing I have to deal with. And people make so many mistakes flying their warp prisms, drop ships.
Oh,
they make so many mistakes
well, yeah,
that it's
it's funny. It's funny. It's like
free
oh
kills.
yeah, man, those bad silver, bronze. It's like no, that happened in like Pro League the other night.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. The Liberator's like liberates right over the missile turret.
Yeah, there was a Liberator, but there was also a Warp Prism. Maybe that was WCS, but a Warp Prism just sieges like right under his portal. It's like, Come on, you guys. No, no, no.
Yeah, so it's what do we used to call that? We call like that's a like stupidity protection or something like that. it's, yeah, it's like noob armor or something. So protects you from stupid stuff.
No, it was called a retard magnet. Yeah.
Yo, that's right. That's right. Because for some reason, like you build a turret or a spore or something, and people will just fly their shit right into it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That was Maximus Black. First person I heard say that. I didn't actually like it the first time, but I kind of know what he means. Things like he talks about it with things like High Templar and disruptors. And it's like, yeah, if it's like, oh, I'm gonna build disruptors because disruptors kill army, and then it's like, no, you just moved them into the army and lost them all, so now you lose. It's
or
like,
they,
well,
or they, yeah, or like my personal favorite, especially with those things, is they get stuck, and the rest of the army just kind of shoves forward, and then pushes them forward right into their death as they're trying to like turn around and get away.
Yeah. So, by the way, hold on. So, I mean, yeah, I know it was kind of GG. This guy never threw down a second, though.
Yeah.
What if he just decided to take the Viking, kind of put it back here, and then start sieging the Warp Prism, build like a bunker wall here yesterday, and then just keep making Marines, because he's got 2 racks, and a good little bit of bank. If he killed the Warp Prism, that's kind of GG in itself. It's like, well,
Yeah.
you've lost all way to build units. The only other way would be from here, and if you look at Protoss's bank, he can only really make like a couple centuries, which he would want to do like right now, but he already spent his charges.
Yeah, he tried to
His
work
discharges. Yeah. So this all-in would have been fan-freaking-tastic in the beta, but no, not anymore.
Yeah. He could have definitely tried. I mean, I was trying to do the math too, and he had enough for a bunch of more Marines, and which I know wouldn't win this, but it would be enough to take out those stalkers so he could snipe the warp prism, which is like you said, all he needed to do is snipe the warp prism.
Yeah, and I mean, he can like pull workers and kill the immortal or something. Just kite everything, get the workers. Just, I mean, I know Winter probably just left because he's playing like a million matches. He's like, I'll just go to the next match. All right, I don't want to fuss around with this. But if he was playing hardcore, then he'd be like, come on me, brah, and
come on me, brah. Is that what you just said?
Come at me, brah.
Oh, okay.
Brah.
Bruh. Well, and it is nice of someone to leave when they have decisively had a move made against them. So, what I don't like is those matches we watched the other night where, you know, the Zerg's pounding on the Protoss, then leaves. and then next match, the Zerg's pounding.
No. What the heck was that?
Yeah, it's like
It'd
be like if Vader left, like right now.
It's like worse than that. It's like if Vader had 3 bases but left right now. It's like, what?
Yeah, that's.
It's like, oh, my attack failed. I'm leaving because I don't want a tech switch.
Yeah, I don't want tech switch. Sucks.
It's like, oh, well, you know, I got a Twilight, a Robo Bay just so I can get a Warp Prism. Like, what?
Yeah, I know.
Because he went for Lair and only got Baneling speed. And he Bane the whole time. On 3 bases.
I know.
What?
And then just
was that? What was that?
I don't know. So, but props to, you know, these guys for doing a good move and then just piecing out, because I would rather the games be this way than drag on forever.
No. Well, yeah, and I mean, I think the games that drag on should be the ones in frickin' GM and Pro League and all that stuff, where it's like, you know, this matters.
like
fight.
4 bases versus 4 bases, and
Yeah.
nobody's gonna give an inch, and we're gonna go to the last mineral. Then it's okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah. And so, yeah, I mean, as Winter has said, if he's playing on his GM account, then he does go hardcore. He doesn't even commentate most of those, and he wins a decent chunk of them. And then he plays games like this where it's Caparas or Pull of the Boys, some of his other accounts, stuff like that, where it's like his Smurf account, and he'll just be like, oh, well, close enough, you win. GG. And he'll win everything else. He's like 904 or something.
jeez, that's awesome.
Yeah, so.
Well, thank you, Winter, for another replay.
Thank you, Winter. We have 2 more.
Yeah.